todos los presentes aquí. Quiero disculparme porque no tuve la suerte de aprender inglés desde niña y ahora que estoy en este concurso sé lo importante que es y me gustaría transmitirles en su idioma, pero que sientan desde mi persona lo que este emprendimiento significa y cómo ha transformado mi vida. Steve Jobs said, "People who are the crazy enough." Okay, sorry. Forget it. Sounds, please.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sorry that I cannot actually speak very well in your language, but I was not fortunate enough to learn in English since I was a child. But I will do my best effort to explain my ideas in your language because I know how important it is so that you can understand my passion and my feelings and everything that I want to tell to you.
Steve Jobs said, "People who are the crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do it." Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a girl who dreamed of changing the world and living in better conditions than how she found it. One of the reasons for the success in my business is that I have been a scout for more than 15 years. But how can being a scout to relate with residues agriculture of cocoa? It relates in my own nature. The scouts made me see a reality which maker me forever, and this reality is poverty. Children of limited resources with chronic bad nutrition, mothers without enough money to buy nutritious food, hunger, needs, etc. As I got older, I collaborate in various activities to help change these realities because it bothered me that there were people who could do something about it but didn't. Now that I am in college and I have a moral obligation as a human to solve this problem. That's why I create Moshal, a name full of strength because each letter is an initial of pre-Columbian stories of cocoa. Like M, for example, Mayo Chinchipe, where cocoa was discovered in the impressive Amazon regions of Ecuador. Nowadays, the main source economic production in my country is agriculture, and millions of tons of waste are discarded from food. My love for chocolate led me to investigate the origins of the cocoa, and I learned that has a residue called husk. That is. Did you know that Ecuadorian cacao is the best in the world and produces the finest chocolate? It's wrong, okay. Every year, more than 41,000 tons of cocoa husk are discarded. One day, I decided to do with this waste, and our products are rich in antioxidants which are helpful in preventing cardiovascular and circulatory problems. It's also rich in other nutrients, for example, protein, magnesium, calcium, vitamins A and C, and the efficiency properties of cocoa husk have been demonstrated in chemical analysis. Moshal applies the circular economic model, reinserting this raw material into the economic market. We started with cocoa tea, okay? Cocoa tea is delicious, como ustedes lo están probando.
You are tasting it right now.
Okay. También tenemos harina de cacao,
We also have cocoa flour.
con lo que están hechas las galletas que están probando.
And those cookies that you're right now tasting are made out of that flour.
Moshal is a dream with 1,000 stories to share. We are working with the beautiful waste of the certified organic production of cocoa from Ecuador. Through environmentally responsible trade, Moshal is conquering other elements of production of cocoa and giving new opportunities to small cocoa producers and their families, generate a new economic production. The 3 pillars of Moshal is nutrition, circular economic, and accessibility or products. But it's important the industrializing. So for Anita, mother of 4 children, can consume healthy food at an affordable cost. We are an enterprise with triple impact: social, environmentally, and economic. And our vision, it's become a reference global para producir productos a base de biomasas residuales.
It's become a global reference to produce foodstuffs made out of biomass.
Okay.
Residual biomass, actually.
Yeah. I have some challenge that only an entrepreneur can face. And one important is that balancing studying university and being an entrepreneur. This is all an art. However, we have some success. For example, we participate, our products participate in China International Impo Expo CII Shanghai. We was invited in Festival Consular Corps, where ambassadors of all of the world taste our products. In a way, we cross borders. Our products was tested in Paris and a space of co-working in my space in Berlin. And in Ecuador, it's also sold very well. Many coffees, restaurants, other places, etc. To make this dream possible and on a large scale, we need your help. We have national orders and export proposals to the USA and Germany. We are a multidisciplinary team that loves that we do, and we are confident that with your support, together, we can take Moshal across all borders with flavors and aroma, leaving the world in better conditions than we found it. As said Baden-Powell, founder of the Scouts movement. Thank you.
Now you have 10 minutes Q&A.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your presentation. I need to borrow some of your calmness and just your presence has been amazing. You mentioned a little bit that you have a team. I'm curious to know how many people on your team, what is the skill set that you have? Talk to us a little bit about your team.
Gracias por estar aquí y quisiera saber principalmente sobre tu equipo. ¿Cuántas personas tienes en el equipo y cuáles son las habilidades que tienen en él?
Ok. Tengo un socio que es Diego y está aquí. Diego, por favor.
I've got a partner over there, a single partner called Diego. He's over there.
Y tengo un equipo colaborador por amor al arte de 16 personas.
And I've also got 16 people working for me because they just love the art, as it were.
5 que son practicantes de comunicación social
5 of them are students of social communication,
y 5 que son practicantes de administración de empresas.
and another 5 that are the students of company management and administration.
Y otros 5 que son amigos que están convencidos que podemos hacer algo desde nuestro país.
And an extra 5 people, my friends, that believe passionately that we can do something for our country.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Anna. May I ask you to share a story where you reached out for help, for support?
¿Puede compartir una historia en la que haya necesitado usted apoyo?
¿De qué tipo de apoyo?
What kind of support?
Any, for your business, personally, just where you reached out for help.
Cualquier apoyo que haya necesitado para su negocio, cualquier instancia en la que haya necesitado apoyo.
Un montón,
There's
bastante.
just so many.
Ajá. Un día nos hicieron un pedido sorpresa en una industria de mi país que teníamos que entregar 100 cajas de té, pero somos artesanos y para un artesano hacer 100 cajas de té en un día es muy poco tiempo, más si son menos personas.
For example, there was a time in which a large company in our country asked us to fulfill an order of 100 boxes of tea, but we are craftsmen, we are artisans, so for us, fulfilling such a large order is a real challenge.
Pero era importante entregar ese pedido, porque era una excelente oportunidad. O sea, no había un no por respuesta, había que hacerlo, fin.
But it was imperative that we fulfill this order because it was the opportunity of a lifetime with this large company in our country. There was no way we could refuse that order. We had to do it.
Con Diego reunimos a todos nuestros amigos y los pusimos a trabajar. No, nos decían que somos explotadores de mano de obra.
I told Diego to get all of our friends, all of our workers, and put them to work. They were actually jokingly calling us exploiters and capitalists.
Sorry. Allá, una de muchas.
Muchas felicidades.
Thank
What is
you.
happening in Ecuador right now in terms of entrepreneurship, the atmosphere? ¿Qué está pasando en Ecuador actualmente en términos de emprendimiento?
Ok, existen espacios de coworking en la capital del Ecuador. Existen emprendimientos que han salido del país y que nos han representado. En este momento están unos amigos míos en Suecia. Está avanzando, pero falta apoyo, falta este tipo de experiencias de emprendedores que salen a conocer el mundo y regresan al país para decirles, chicos, hay más allá afuera, podemos comernos del mundo y somos capaces de hacerlo.
Right now, the situation in Ecuador is improving. For example, there's co-working spaces in the capital city of our country, and we have some companies and new ventures that are going overseas. For example, right now, I've got some personal friends going to Sweden with their little companies. But as usual, we lack support. We lack official support, and we also lack the fact that people should come back from overseas after having ventured over there. And we need them to come back and tell us, guys, you can do it. You can go out. You can accomplish what you're doing.
Ya, lo que él dijo. Woo. Okay.
It's a really great tasting tea and cookies. Congratulations. What's your vision for making your business more scalable, as you look at expanding to other countries?
¿Cómo planea usted el incrementar o escalar la magnitud de su negocio para expandirse a otros países?
Ok, Para nosotros expandirnos es necesario la industrialización, ¿ok? Porque nuestros productos deben masificarse para poder tener rentabilidad. Y mi objetivo como empresa es lograrlo, llegar a vender en supermercados, mandar por exportación, llegar a todo el mundo. En este momento, ¿cuántos países acaban de probar mi producto? Un producto de Sudamérica, un producto que tal vez, quién sabe si algún día logran estar en Ecuador, y ahora yo traje Ecuador a sus mesas.
Expansion is needed, of course, but in order to expand, we need to industrialize and we have to put our product into mass production. Of course, this is the objective because ultimately what we want to achieve is the sale of our products everywhere in the world, selling our products in every supermarket in the world. Right now, I am not sure how many countries represented by you are tasting our products, but right now I've already offered you a piece of Ecuador to all of you. Since you cannot go to Ecuador, then I'm bringing Ecuador to you.
Ecuador.
Hi, can you explain a little bit about your studies and how you have used them to build this business? ¿Puedes explicar cómo has usado tus estudios y cómo tus estudios te han ayudado para el negocio que tienes ahora?
Ok. Yo estudio 2 carreras. En la mañana, psicología, y en la noche, comunicación social. En la Universidad de Comunicación Social existen espacios de coworking y ahí nació toda esta locura, ¿ok? ¿Cómo lo llevo a la par? Con mucho sacrificio, con mucha disciplina. Soy una mujer alegre, pero entiendo que mi pasión necesita dedicación y encontré algo en lo que puedo cambiar vidas desde donde estoy, así que me levanto a las 5 de la mañana para ir a la universidad, hacer todos mis deberes, todos mis quehaceres. En la noche voy a la universidad y mi día termina a las 12:30 de la noche para volver a empezar. Y me encanta, lo amo hacer eso. Para mí es un gusto poder haber encontrado esta pasión.
Well,
Thank you.
I am currently studying 2 majors, 2 degrees, psychology in the mornings and social communications in the evening. And these are at the different universities. The university where I'm studying social communications has some co-working spaces, and this is where this idea of mine was born. It's a lot of hard effort, of course, because I am naturally a happy-go-lucky person. But I also know that in order to have a company, you need to have a lot of dedication, and you need to believe that there is something you can do to change the world with your company. My day usually starts at 5:30. I wake up at that time in order to go to the first university and do my homeworks and study. And then when in the afternoon and in the evening I go to the other school, the other university for my second major, I continue working there. Usually I will go back to my room and I will crash on my bed at midnight, more or less.
Good memory. Okay.
Has there ever been a time when you wanted to give up? And what did you do?
¿Hubo alguna ocasión en la que quiso tirar la toalla, darse por vencida? ¿Y qué hizo entonces?
Llorar.
I cried.
Ya, lloré mucho. La vida de un emprendedor tiene de por medio lágrimas. Y nadie aquí me va a dejar mentir. Porque es de locos creer que podemos hacer cosas diferentes. Es de locos creer que podemos tener una disruptiva en el mundo donde nos rodeamos. Y cuando lo hacemos y cuando salimos de esa zona de confort, duele, lloramos, cuesta, pero hacerlo es lo que hace que el día de hoy estemos todos aquí reunidos.
The life of an entrepreneur is mainly hardship, a lot of hardship. But the point is not giving up. We are crazy because we believe that we can do different things. We can do things that can change the world, but we still try to do them anyway. And it will hurt, yes, it will hurt like hell. It will be a hard effort. But this is the result. This conference, all of us here right now, is the result because we can prove that we can change the world.
Una cosa más.
One more thing.
Vengo de una familia de escasos recursos, pero mi pasión ha hecho que llegue becada a 2 universidades y que sin dinero pueda haber cruzado el mundo viajando 2 días en avión y estar aquí ahora en uno de los lugares más bellos que he visto en mi vida, compartiendo mi pasión con ustedes. Y quiero darles las gracias porque sí han cambiado una parte de mi vida. Muchas gracias.
Let's test your memory and see how good you are to finish that in 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
So, just quickly, I come from a poor family, but through my passion, I managed to get a scholarship to study at 2 universities. And right now, without any money, I am here in Macau, one of the most beautiful places, after having crossed the pond, having crossed the Pacific Ocean, and I'm sharing all my ideas and my passion with you. So, thanks a lot, because you have changed my life already.
Thank you. Thank you so much.